Hey, what's up YouTube? Mario here from Little Ladies up against Summoners Bar and VIP in G3 Siege. This one was a tough one for me. I think this is probably the worst performance I've had this season. And probably in the past couple of seasons. It's been a while since Tiltario has shown. We're going to come into this first team with Leo, Feng Yan, and Riley. We should be okay here. We're going to be nerfing the speed on them. But there's a chance that the Theo can be built on high attack and still screw us over. With all these additional turns, it's very sketchy. Luckily, we cut in before the Lume, and we're going to start working onto her. Hopefully, we can kill her. We're going to put the immunity up. She's going to use skill 3. She strips the Leo. We're going to try to kill her. We kill her nice. It's a 3v2, but we're not out of the woods yet because the Sylvia can make this Theo go crazy. Okay, he's focusing the Leo. We are going to pop the Endure, which is very sketchy because Theo's going to be hitting harder now. We're going to use the skill 4 for the heal and the attack buff. Alright, so you'd think this Theo would be dead by now, but he has the Endure back up because of the Sylvia. Honestly, not sure why I use skill 2 into the Theo. Pay attention because there are a lot of misplays coming out from my side. I'm going to call it out. I've been playing pretty bad in Siege recently. Like, my plays have just been completely off. As well as the teams. The teams have been completely stupid. This one was a solid counter to this team, except a few misplays. Alright, GG. On to this next one. We're going to hit this Sylvia, Lima, Kinky. We're going to come into it with Galleon, Tiana, Poseidon. I think this is a pretty solid counter for it as well, as long as we can get the triple defense break and the pushbacks. So hopefully we can land those. Unfortunately, they took the first turn. Very sketchy here. Somehow, some way, we got lucky. We put the attack buff up. And can we push back here? Yes, we do. We get countered though. We're going to cut in with the Tiana. Skill 2, killing 2 of them, leaving the Kinky behind. We're going to try to not let him take a turn here. Okay, he's back up. It can get a little sketchy here. He's hitting decently hard, but we finish it off. I was not expecting the Sylvia to be that fast. We're coming into this next one with a very dumb counter. I would not recommend this one. I wanted to try out the Fire Pony, and I completely didn't notice that she has very slow runes because she's meant to be with my Leo. Another mistake is that she has no Devilmon, and then the third mistake is we're bringing in Feng Yan into Tessarion, so this is going to be very sketchy. I probably would have been better off bringing in a Rakan instead of the Helena, and I mean, I could have maybe kept the Feng Yan, but still would have been better to just bring in another fire unit. Seems like we're okay here, not really. We died to the Tessa Oblivions, the Helena, and we're just going to try to heal up here. It's basically fucked from here. We're super slow, so we're not really going to be taking many turns if we don't proc. But yeah, I would definitely not recommend bringing in this counter. I don't know why I wanted to bring in Helena into this so bad. You're better off bringing in something like triple fire into this, preferably without passives, so you don't have to worry about the Tessarion. Or you can maybe even come into it with triple water. You just have to be careful with the Savannah. This is what we came back with. We came in with the Rakan, Harmonia, and Leica. Triple fire. We do have the passive on the Leica, but I think we should be okay as long as he doesn't get Oblivioned. Skill 2 coming out. Luckily, no defense break on the Leica. The Tessa goes for the Rakan. We're going to go ahead and try to do some damage here. We're going to focus onto the Tessa first. We want to get rid of him because he is the main threat to this team. We should be able to tank the other two. If I'm going to keep it real with you guys, this video and probably the past couple of videos, I didn't really want to make them because I just wasn't performing so well in Siege, especially this one. I hate performing shitty because I just want to do good, and I feel like you guys would prefer to see me do good rather than get shit on. I just think it gives you more value to see that a team works, but I guess I can make some value out of this by showing you guys what not to do. So this is a really good example of what not to do in Siege, especially in G2, G3 Siege, where any mistake is pretty brutal. They will punish you like hell. But yeah, GG's. Next up, we're going to hit this Carcano, Chichlet, and Vigor. We're going to come into it with Marinate Tea on Lucian. I put them on a fast set. Hopefully, we can outspeed them and do enough damage. That is my main concern, is doing the damage. Okay, we do outspeed. We're going to boost up the Lucian here. And can we kill 3? We killed 2. Leaving the Carcano behind. Can we stun? No stun. We're going to go for the skill 2 for another stun. No stun. Stun with skill 2, no stuns at all. Kills the Lucian. We're going to go ahead and play it safe. Bring back the Lucian. Put the glancing on. Boost up the Lucian. and see if we can kill here. We got a glancing. The Carcano is in his stance. Can we get the kill here? Yes, we do. GG. Next up, we're going to hit another one of these Carcano, Chichlid, and Vigor. This time I'm coming in with a stupid team. This team has been working so far, but I don't know why I brought it into this one, especially because they're going to be very well ruined. We got stripped, reset, and defense broken on the Danu. Dead to the Vigor because of the procs. We're going to bring them back to life, and we're going to use the skill 2 on the Carcano. Very sketchy here because the Danu's going to die unless we proc getting the triple stun. We don't proc, unfortunately. We're going to put the skill 3 up. And it's pretty screwed from here because if Danu doesn't do anything like that, then there's really no potential for us to win unless we proc like crazy. We're not going to be able to do anything. The Carcano is down. And that's it. That's another L to the list. We're going to come into this one once again with Galleon, Bernard, Julie. This is a team that I've never used. I've seen my guildies use it. I've seen OP Dude use it. But I don't think I put the proper runes on it. Wasn't really sure how to use it. After making this mistake, I kind of learned what to do. So I do need to make my Julie a bit faster. Give her a bit more damage. Skill 3 coming out. We kill the Carcano. Very nice. The Chichlid is going to focus the Julie. Julie is down. And now it's a 2v2. My issue here is that I kept switching the target. Instead of going for the Vigor, I started going for the Chichlid. Unfortunately, she gets the reset onto the Bernard. We're not doing damage to the Chichlid. And that Vigor is going to get that heal up pretty soon. She's 1 HP. We would have been fine if we killed her there. But she survived it. My Bernard was on my Tiana set, I believe. So it probably would have been better if I put him on a tankier set. Not too sure. But I think I should have just focused the Vigor in this one. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that I should have focused the Vigor or the Chichlid? I think if I would have had a bit more damage on the Bernard, I would have been fine. He definitely needs some crit rate though. And yeah, at this point it's screwed. Unless the Bernard goes crazy, we almost kill the Vigor, but they're proccing like crazy. There's no way that the Bernard's going to solo this. So this is going to be the third L of this siege, unfortunately. But we live and we learn. GG's. We're going to hit this one once again. We're going to come into it with Tractor, Windy, Lulu. This one can be a little bit sketchy just in case that Chichlid focuses the Lulu, gets the skill 3, gets the strip, increase cool time, and fucking defense break, and then the Vigor focuses her, and then she ends up dying. Then that's a problem, but luckily that didn't happen here. We're going to use the skill 3, put the immunity up. We're going to try to kill the Carcano first because he is the main damage dealer, but we do have to be careful with the Chichlid. Luckily, her AI can be a bit stupid at times, especially since she has the elemental advantage. She can be hitting anything. So as long as she focuses onto the Tractor or the Windy, we'll be fine. Now this one's just going to take some time. As long as she doesn't focus the Lulu like that, then you won't have a problem. But now we are going to have a problem. Luckily we proc out of it. Lulu procking like crazy, saving herself right there. We're going to work onto the Carcano still. We got to kill him ASAP, and then we're going to focus onto the Vigor, leaving the Chichlid for last. Okay, so the Carcano is almost at half HP. We're actually hitting him pretty decently hard, even though he is in his stance. I recently started switching artifacts again for my siege offenses. Today we are in the G3 siege again, so I'm making sure that they have the proper runes, proper artifacts, especially for the defense. So for this one I'd go minus wind or water on the Lulu. I've been farming artifacts like crazy, trying to improve my left side artifacts because those can help you out a lot. And mine honestly sucked on both sides, so I'm going to work on the left first, then the right. Since we killed the Carcano, we're going to go ahead and speed this one up 4 times. I'm still going to let it play out just because it can still be sketchy. If the Vigor and the Chichlid focus the Lulu, killing the Lulu, there might not be enough sustain between the Tractor and Windy to kill them, especially if they're proccing like crazy. We killed the Vigor and we're going to go ahead and skip the Chichlid. Next up, we're going to hit this Tian, Molly, Theo team. We're coming into it with Feng Yan, Amelia, and Tyrannus. I'm not too sure how well of a counter this one is. In my head, I thought it was going to be pretty solid. If we can have the immunity up all time and have the defense buff up whenever we can, I thought we'd be fine. But the problem is we don't have enough heals here. They each have their own heals, but it's not enough for the entire team. So I started focusing on the Theo first. I wanted to get rid of him. That way I didn't have to deal with him. We proc the Endure, so we should be able to kill him. Next up, he gets healed by the Molly. And we're going to keep working on him. We need to kill him ASAP. Unfortunately, the Tian Lang is focusing the Feng Yan. I did put the skill 2 up. Not enough damage. Theo snipes the Feng Yan. I think I misplayed that by going for the skill 2 cleanse on the Feng Yan rather than the skill 1. But even then, I don't think I had enough damage. So, not really of a misplay yet. Not a clear one at least. We're going to go ahead and try to hit the Theo there. I should have went for the revive on the Feng Yan, because he most likely wouldn't have gotten hit at that point. Now that we're bringing him back to life, he will be getting targeted because his HP is low. Defense break coming out from the Theo. He gets focused, dies. So there's a misplay. Still focusing on the Theo. Overall, I think the biggest misplay here is letting the Molly live. I should have went for her first, then going for the Tian Lang or the Theo next. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough damage to snipe the Theo, and with all the stuns coming out, it just honestly just sucked. But yeah, it's either a lack of damage or I should have went for the Molly. Same thing with the Julie team. I was lacking some damage there. We're going to bring back the Feng Yan. Now the Tyrannus is dead. It's a 2v3 and it's pretty much screwed here because we don't have heals. The Feng Yan's down and now it's a 3v1. I just took another L. I think that's what, 4 losses so far. We're going to come back into it. Very last attack with Mad Light Windy Lulu. This is where I make a misplay. Everything's going so good, but I just make a stupid misplay. So pay attention for it. So we're going to use the skill 3 here to cleanse the Mad Light, get the immunity up. I went for the skill 2 here just to have the immunity up on the Lulu just to be safe. We do get the provokes here. And my main target was, again, the Theo. We're going to use the skill 2, try to get provokes. My Mad Light does have low accuracy. That's something that I have been working on to get him on a little bit higher accuracy so we can land those provokes. Theo is hurting himself a little bit by hitting the Mad Light. We get the triple provoke even though I have a low accuracy on him. Skill 2 going out so we can have that crit rate and speed buff. Now they keep focusing on the Mad Light. Thankfully he's pretty tanky so he's taking those hits. We're going to use skill 3 here. Again, we keep focusing the Theo. I should have just went for the Molly since we are able to tank it very well. We get another triple provoke, very huge. Once again, I think it's better to just go for the Molly first, leaving the other 2 last, because they won't be able to sustain. And since we're able to tank those hits, we should be okay. Skill 2 coming out again, another triple provoke. Their HPs are getting pretty low, but with the Molly procs, they're going to heal up. Honestly, it's pretty hard for me to watch these clips because it just frustrates me that I was making some stupid plays. Another double provoke coming out. Theo's proccing here. Does he get the defense break? Yes, he does. Not really going to matter much because we have the skill 2 coming out from the Lulu. We cleanse him. We can almost kill this Theo. We were so close to proccing the Endure right there. Now he's going to keep hitting the Mad Light. I'm going to use the skill 2 here. We should have the skill 2 on the Mad Light. Going out, triple provoke. Does the Theo proc the Endure on himself? Yes, he doesn't. I'm not too sure how that works because he should have procced it on himself. Maybe it's something to do with his passive. I just noticed that. If you have an explanation for that, let me know in the comment section down below. That'd be very interesting. You see, he procced it there. So I'm not too sure why he didn't do it on the last time. Even though he's doing a pretty good amount of damage. That still has me pretty confused. Not sure how that worked. Well, anyways, the Theo's focusing the Mad Light. They're all really low here. We should be able to go for the kill. I start focusing the Molly, skill 2 coming out. We only get the provoke on the Tian Lang. And he gets the defense break on the Mad Light. We hold off on the skill 2 and we just keep doing some damage here. Focusing the Molly. At this point, I think I would have been better off just focusing something else. Now that was a huge misplay on my part. I should have used the skill 2 onto the Mad Light. He will be dying here, not to the dot, but to the Theo. Fuck, it's so hard to watch. He goes down and now it's a 2v3. We're not going to have enough damage here. We're going to get out sustained by the fucking Molly as well. So it's pretty much a GG. Just gonna go ahead and skip it. We took the L, and I think that's 5 L's. Let's go ahead and check out the contribution. We're at rank 5, surprisingly not that low, 120 contribution. My defenses were doing pretty well, carrying me in the siege. So I guess it's nice. Let's go ahead and open up the trophy box and see what we get. Alright, we get some legend pieces, a legendary Swift rune. We're going to go ahead and sell that one as well. Now, can we get 29 speed here? No, we don't. We get some shit rolls. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys don't mind, leave a like, comment, subscribe, even though it's hard to watch. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.